Hey, John, what time is dinner time?
6 o'clock.
You could eat at 5:30. I could, but 6 o'clock's dinner time.
What if you eat after the show at 7?
7 o'clock's not dinner time.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Kept this nice. I'm digging the vibe here.
That's good. Hi, my friend Grant.
How's it going, my good friend Kieran?
You might notice that it says resume investigation at the top.
No, don't. You don't have to worry about that. It's not like we definitely recorded a little bit of this and I messed something up and we had to record it again. It perished the thought.
I didn't, you know, that's silly. I shouldn't even thought of something like that. Oh man, what do you think this could even be?
If I had to guess, we're going to be playing something from the family computer days.
Yeah.
And well, we get to be, there's a job I hear that we're pretty good at, that we're in fact two halves of the world's greatest of.
Well, we're not great at it, but when we come together, we can do it.
Only as a team
make it happen.
does it really work out.
And, you know, some fraction of someone, yeah, sure, maybe.
Some amount, some general designation of being detectives. And I think that's what we're going to do. And man, there's going to be a lot of stuff that I feel like I'm going to be saying again, but it's not to you, the loyal listener. But man, I love how this looks.
Yeah, I love how this looks. I love this art style, the like live 2D tweening looking stuff looks really good.
It's really cool.
It's fun. And also they got voice acting, so we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Everything's voice acted for you, so you don't got to worry, people at home. In case you can't read it, they're saying it for you.
Yeah, you can hear it and listen to it instead of paying attention to us as we just kind of goof around this evening in Japan in the 80s.
I love how this guy just shows up. He's just suspiciously walking around.
You seem to be in a bit of trouble with the police. You want my assistance?
Clearly, we can trust you, kid.
What do you think happened to that officer's eyes? He sees no justice.
Yeah, no, he had them fizzled out last operation. It went real south real fast.
Is that the scientific term? Fizzling his eyes?
Yeah, it's a gruesome. Have you ever seen it? Don't Google fizzling eyeballs.
Ugh, that does sound like a bad.
Yeah, exactly. It's grotesque.
Well,
the verbiage alone should do it justice.
Those are the links you go to protect the peace around here.
Yeah, whatever. ACAB, guy's a prick.
I can smell it from his uniform. There's no peace, no justice here.
Fuck off, y'all. I want to go with this handsome 30-year-old who's walking down the street.
Now this is a man I can trust. A guy who sees a teen running and gets his attention and offers him a chance.
What is this? A teen needs help in the middle of the night? Well, certainly.
He's so beautiful. He must be yours.
Isn't that some bullshit? Do you trust a person who's more attractive than the average bear?
No. If they're attractive, they've probably been able to get away with things. So odds are, not worth trusting.
No, not worth trusting at all. If they're attractive, they're probably hiding something.
I mean, you're not attractive on accident, let's say. I refuse to believe in the myth of a natural beauty. All manipulation, all smoke and mirrors.
Everyone's lying to you all the time.
Did you? I know we're in June on the cusp of White Boy Summer. Did you hear the quote from Chet Hanks where he's like, "Fellas, we can't be calling women smoke shows," and that's like, I love that term now.
What the? God damn it! I can't. I said that all the time. Fine, Chet. I'll do it for you.
if you so demand.
Check out that babe. What a smoke show.
You can't be doing it.
Sorry. I'm sorry, chat. Pour one out for White Boy Summer now. Might as well cancel the whole
It's
thing.
officially over. You can't you can't have a white boy summer if you can't be calling girls smoke shows. They go hand in hand.
This guy's so handsome.
Okay, he leaned back. I was gonna say he is really intense with this conversation we're having.
He's just really, really interested. Hey,
He's leaning in nice
how's
and
it going?
close, letting you know.
And like, I don't think it's explained why we're running. I don't know.
They just said we're looking for our long lost parents.
Oh, did they? Okay.
But that's the only thing we've been given, and I am assuming that since we're a kid on his own, that the cops were like, well, that's no good.
Okay. See, look, you can trust me.
Okay.
He says it.
He says so.
Oh, I get it if you don't, though. I'm pretty fucking hot.
I am like twice your age.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Graduating from middle school at 15, like I know that's how it is for them over there in Japan, but that to me just sounds like such a... I still think of middle school as like significantly younger in my brain.
Graduating from middle school. What is...
Also,
what's
that concept is just a little odd.
What is that?
I guess I had a 6th grade graduation.
You didn't do shit. You congratulations, kid. You took one step.
It is basically a participation trophy.
Yeah. Look what they're doing nowadays.
Look, back in 1989, I believe, when this takes place,
yes.
You know, at age 15, most Japanese kids were dropping out to work at the steel mill. So it is actually very impressive he graduated middle school.
Yeah, he escaped the steel industrial complex.
Yeah, you know, all of those Japanese steel mills. That Japanese steel, they gotta fold it 1,000 times or whatever. It takes dainty little teen hands to do it.
I'm sorry, son. We have to keep you doing it. I'm sorry. Oh, you've outgrown it.
If you're gonna be a samurai, there's no way you're taking advanced trig. You gotta pick one or the other.
See, because it's when they get too smart, they realize that they could just make instead steel proxy hands instead of having real human fingers have to do it.
What if I was more metal than man, father? Would you love me then?
Perish the thought, son. Go to work.
Not in this house. But yeah, this is Detective Utsugi, and he has his own detective agency. And he's, you know,
looking for some help.
Asking how we're doing. Making sure we're okay, sipping his coffee, calling September.
Getting a big old sniff. Why is it a lowercase e? Do they think it's cute? Do they think we do that? It's funny?
Because you whisper that e.
Is our language a joke to you? You think you can get away with
capitalizing
this?
mean nothing to you?
To us, the capitalists. That's what it means, right?
This is not capitalism. As we zoom in on that letter. Let them know.
Positively, you know, what's lowercase Watson?
Man, I haven't thought of capital letters as uppercase in a long time, but that is a fun term.
Because they were on the upper shelf. They were in the case that was on the upper.
Right here.
Yeah, there were some tops. There were the primo letters. You had to pay extra.
Ooh, check out that A. It's got some sharp angles to it. That's an uppercase A.
That's yeah, you like it? It's a primo one. I had to pay an arm and a leg. Oh yeah, we didn't play.
We've not played the other detective game, which
we didn't even say what game this is. We didn't even say why the fuck we're. Yes.
Do we want to keep our Hookbert? Is that
you know what?
I feel like that's an alternate timeline.
That's right. It didn't happen. I'm sorry.
I don't want to try and repeat a fun bit of trying to figure out this detective's name.
You're right, Grant. I like being challenged. No. Saying the same joke forever and ever is real fun and all, but it's easy.
That's chump time. That's amateur hour right there. We're professionals.
All right,
so
on the spot, gun to your head, funny name.
Funny name. I'm gonna go.
How about?
Okay, wait, hold on. Sounds like you got a suggestion.
How about Jug Boy?
All right, hold on. I think this is a good base, but we can work with it. Jug Boy, you say? Well,
yeah, that's the last name.
True. Yes, this is our family name of the Appalachian Jug Boys.
Well, it's what our it's just like Shoemaker. It's like what we did.
No, yeah.
My great grandfather carried jugs across the.
They could toot a jug
shit.
like you wouldn't believe. Blow into an empty bottle. It sound like a song.
The old Kyoto Trail. My great grandpa carried the jugs.
But of course, when they came to Ellis Island, they had to change it. They had to make it match the Americanizing of names, and so Jug Boy inevitably became what we now know colloquially as Bottle Lad.
Does Bottlefella fit? Because I think that has a fun feeling. It feels like a raw doll name.
It's me, Bottlefella. Yes, okay, I love it. I already love it. Oops. Now that I've said it in that maybe offending someone accent, I think Bottlefella.
Yeah, Bottlefella.
Bottlefella is our detective. We are Detective Bottlefella.
Yes. All right. Of Clan Bottlefella.
Yeah, all right. So our fella from the fellas. Your firstborn always starts with the same first letter of the street you grew up on. So what was that, Karen?
The street that I grew up
that you grew up on.
It was Christian Circle.
All right, that sounds like X to me.
I like the autofills here. I like we got Xerox. Isn't that a company name? Isn't that like a patented phrase?
I'm trying to think if this. No, this must not be a learning thing because I don't think I've used Xerox on here. I don't know what X49 would be though.
What's Zing? Is that supposed to be for crossing?
No, it's Xing. I mean, is it a Chinese name?
I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Come on. But it's not like our boy X-Ray.
Yes, I love it.
It's just me, young boy X-Ray. I can see right through the crimes.
Ooh, I like it.
I'm X-Ray Bottlefella. Let's go, X-Ray.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Let's go, X-Ray. Does the Hanna-Barbera sound?
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna sound real. Did X-rays exist in 1989?
They had to. I refuse to believe they didn't.
They found. I feel like they existed in like the 40s or something, right?
Come on. I feel like X-rays existed like in the 70s, maybe even 60s.
X-rays date.
Yeah, when did we start using X-Fi or X-ray? What is it? Photography? Like, there's some sort of like.
Okay, well, holy shit! They were discovered in 1895.
Okay. Apparently.
When was X-rays invented? Is the people who also ask. When was X-rays invented?
When we invent X-ray?
What about like the little? When did they shoot you with the image?
We were working our way up to X. We were working with W rays until the late 1800s.
I can't find it, so I'm gonna say it didn't exist till just now.
1999 was the first X-ray, I'm pretty sure. Named after our detective here. Who knows what he'll discover by the end of the series.
Yeah. The girl who stands behind. So we didn't even say anything about what this is.
Yeah, we barely introduced this.
This is the Famicom Detective Club remakes. These were old games on the Famicom. We set the music to the Famicom tunes for a sec. We'll play around with the music.
Yeah, they have quite kind of a decent, like fun bit of options there for your sound options.
Yeah. So I think this got a remake on Super Famicom. But this is the newest one now, and they brought it over here. I think this is the first time they've ever been localized. So they have quite the reputation. I saw a Game Center CX episode with them. It was very fun. So I've been excited to actually play it. And this one in particular, we got two.
Yes.
I don't know how many there are like in general, but the two of the two that we have, the girl who stands behind is the more horror focused one. order, I think you said, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
so
when I was picking which game to download, I looked it up and saw that while the other one was technically, I think, the first Famicom detective game, and it was remade, this one is a bit more involved. They had kind of like fixed the formula a bit and had a much more horror angle, and so that to me sounded way more appealing.
I'm into it. I want to get scared.
I agree. I want to get
They
spooked.
did say chapter 1.
Okay. It's a bit of a debate there, but now we know. This game is in chapters from the start.
One girl's death.
But yeah, so this, as flash forward a few months from that conversation at the coffee shop, we've done some cases with this guy. It's implied. So
yeah,
this ain't our first rodeo anymore.
This is like a serial, if you will.
Yes, but we
it's
are
like
still kid detective that no one really seems to trust.
Yeah. We are X-Ray.
Yes, I am the young X-Ray. With the kerning on X-Ray, it looks weird to me because the Y kind of pokes over the A, so it looks like it's capitalized to my brain. Oh, of course, it doesn't go on screen. Tell me about the victim.
A local female high school student.
How do you know? She was near the riverbank.
She was in high school. I'm so nervous about high school.
But I'm only 15. I just graduated middle school.
I'm gonna be a freshman. All the seniors are gonna make fun of me.
Does the Japanese school year start in January? I honestly don't know.
They do. I mean, they have summer, but it's like fucking.
Because like I don't know when your grade switches over. Because I understand our summer break is way bigger, so that's kind of why we define your school year by it.
I think they still do. I think you still switch over in after summer.
Okay.
I don't remember, frankly, but I think so.
But okay, look at how X-ray is, because the R in ray isn't capitalized.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it actually has this kind of fun, symmetrical look of like how either side has the big letter.
Yeah, we're like Elon's kid over here. We got a fun name.
Yeah, that's us. Of the Detective Musk family.
I don't know if I want to be associated with that, but hey, we could try.
We're just here to change the rep.
Maybe she fell in? Really?
Oh, you would think that, you friggin' cop. Yeah, whatever's the least amount of work, am I right?
Exactly. No, she probably fucking
looks like an accident. Open and shut case, am I right?
A fucking 15-year-old can walk in here and figure it out. Tax dollars are paying your dumbass?
I'm trying to think if I would I gather at something like this if I was hanging around? Like how there's onlookers kind of showing up near this crime scene.
Well,
I feel like whenever I see stuff like this, I immediately get uncomfortable and leave. I don't want to be around where a crime happened.
You have to think about it like this, okay? You probably have no mode of transportation. Your town is incredibly tiny. You walk everywhere. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
It's like what do you?
I'm also thinking that this is like the 80s. I wouldn't have a cell phone to just look at and be like, all right, disengage, walk away.
They had nothing. Can you imagine being alive with nothing fun?
I mean,
what'd they even do?
Sometimes I do try to remember what was I doing before I just had a screen in my face all the time.
I'm so happy we got to experience life before the internet.
Me
I feel
too.
like that's peak boomer talk, but I'm telling you, it was so fun.
I feel like and I know every generation feels like this, but I feel like we really caught the end of it.
No, because I got to experience early internet as a young kid, which was amazing. I got to still run around outside and have a good old time. It was perfect. It was so fun. Earlier, any later, feel like, I don't know. I don't want it. I'm happy with where I am in time. I used to be sad. I was like, I want to be born during samurai times. Back when they had honor and to cut your head off. I was a big weeb if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, all I would think about is like, man, I wish I grew up in a different, more interesting time. And then I remember like, man, medical science is like the only reason I'm able to walk right now. It's the only reason I lived through kind of a traumatic childbirth. Like, if I was born in a different era, I wouldn't have made it. I need to remember that that's how it would have gone.
Yeah.
I could have sworn looking at the surroundings was what we were supposed to do.
I think, oh fuck, what is it?
So yeah, full disclosure, we've done like the first couple, we got to chapter 2, I think. So
yeah, we did like over an hour.
Everything until then will be kind of repeat for us. But I will try to show every bit and give it its due.
Yeah.
There we go.
There it is. Yeah, he's like, he heard you. He heard you like, nah, kid.
Does that kid really think he can look at a dead body? What is he, 15?
I was 16 when I saw that first dead body. They wouldn't let me near him.
I have been fortunate to have not found a dead body in my life.
I think I saw one once, but I tell myself I didn't.
Okay, no, that's what I would do.
So, honestly, I don't remember. I think I purged it from my mind if I did, but I might have.
You know what? Fair enough. That could be something that if it did happen to me, I would have forgotten it.
Yeah.
A class ID.
Can we look at the ID?
Let me check it out. Let me identify this ID.
Ushimitsu High School.
Does Ushimitsu mean something? Is that I feel like every name is like a combination of words in Japan.
Here we go. I'm gonna type in Ushimitsu.
Mitsu, I've definitely heard before.
Ushi is what? Cow? Yeah, Ushi's cow. Mitsu's beef honey?
Ah, old Honey Beef Halls. Honey Beef High, my alma mater. Alma mater, we called it.
Ooh, Ushimitsu G, as in G is what they say for like time stuff. Like you'd say it's like Sanji would be 3 o'clock, right?
Okay.
Ushimitsu G is witching hour.
So
that might be what they're doing. Little fun thing going on.
Actually,
maybe?
now that we kind of know that pun, that makes me wonder more about. All right. Yeah, maybe the school is the witching hour school or something, because it is Ushimitsu High.
Yeah. We're probably gonna have to go there at 3 in the morning. That's when the.
Is that the witching hour?
It's fucked up. Oh yeah, because 3 is in the. They're using the. Yeah, so I see. It's like what? I don't know what version of Ushi are they using? Ox. Okay, yeah. So the Ox. Fucking 3 o'clock is witching hour. Interesting. Oh yeah, this guy.
This
I
creepy
like this guy.
coroner is quite the guy. He loves dead bodies, but you know, you'd kind of have to if this was your job.
Yeah, you ever think he just like clocks in, clocks out some days, or does he love it?
Now this is a guy who definitely takes his work home with him. I would believe it. See, you don't make jokes like this if you don't at least consider your work while you're at home.
Okay, maybe a little.
But yeah,
the cop earlier was gallows like, humor.
The cop earlier was like, "There's no way you can look at a dead body. You're just a kid." Meanwhile, this coroner's like, "You must be pretty brave. Come along."
Hey kid, you want to see a dead body?
Yo. I know who our victim is now.
Definitely her. Follow your instinct.
What kind of coroner is this? He takes a child.
That's what I do, kid. I just follow my instinct,
all right,
man.
Follow your instincts. What do you want to look at?
More of a feeling than a science.
It's quite the kawaii scarf she's got. It's kawaii for cute and kohai for scary. Is that what it is?
Kohai is your underclassman. Okay. Kawaii is scary.
Kawaii, and kohai. Hold on.
Kawaii. Kawaii.
Kawaii.
Okay.
Cute.
All right. And then kawaii.
Kawaii is scary. Okay.
Yes. But you don't
How
say
many
it like that.
Japanese
You go, kawaii.
raps basically say she's so cute it's scary?
I haven't listened to enough Japanese raps to know, but I'm sure some MC is getting a lot of mileage out of that one.
Some sucka MCs out there. Or wait, no, that's right.
Yeah, it's the hair.
I knew the hair was what I was moving, but I was wrong about the location.
Yeah. Brilliant. See, we followed our instincts. We didn't even look at this. Look how smart we are.
Behold what
No
I
effort.
discovered without even thinking.
Holy shit, Grant.
I never noticed the detail on like her dried out dead lips. That's creepy.
That's the first thing I noticed. Just like, ugh. I like the Famicom.
Oh yeah,
like,
I forgot to show the. Well, hey, if you think this is cool, what if
yeah, here. Let's
we heard what it would sound like on a Super Famicom?
Ooh.
And we'll rock,
Now we got more than two
we'll rock
channels.
with this for a little bit. Yeah, we got that Super Nintendo sound chip now. If this stuff can make Chrono, you know it can make good music. Someone's screaming from over there. So is Yoko a common Japanese girl name? Because my
I think so.
my immediate thought is a character from Gurren Lagann.
I think Yoko's pretty common. Any name that ends in ko is pretty common. It's like
Okay.
that's like the it signifies that you are female typically.
It's the kind of a Western E sound. I feel like we normally give
Yeah, kind of.
girls like Emily, Susie, Sally.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh yeah, and she's all like freaking out.
Yeah, I think we gotta go through her little conversation for each thing where she's just like, I can't believe it.
Did we see who this was? Is this the person that we talk to later?
Yes, this is the girl who hangs out for a bit. And then this guy shows up.
And this hunk shows up.
Yeah. This is not our pretty boy detective. He's over. I think he's actually just off screen.
Katsuya Hibino.
Aye. That's always what I thought how you would spell what
Yeah.
Alpha always said. I figured he was just stuttering saying I. Like, I don't know what's going on. I think is like one of the first places I heard him say it. So I just thought that was him like stuttering to talk.
I remember they in like the actual they spell it so weird. Like Alpha 5.
Is it AYI? Like I thought it was
They
AYI.
spell
YI.
However they spell it, I disagree.
I. Might also be I as in like AYE. So it's him just like
I think
agreeing.
it's AYI. Okay. AIYIYIYI.
Yeah, it does seem wrong.
That's IYI.
Aye. But this is her homeroom teacher and a
And
classmate.
he's secretly a ghost.
Yeah.
So he's the one who killed her because
also,
he's a ghost.
He's also a specter. There's our pretty boy
Hey,
detective.
Having fun?
Oh, first murder, huh? Always a doozy.
He's just so happy.
I didn't.
You have to love what you do, though,
No,
to
yeah.
like.
You're gonna have to enjoy your job to deal with it every day. You're gonna have to put on a smile, and it's gonna have to be something you feel like you can do.
Where there's like a 50% chance that whoever you're talking to is a cold-blooded murderer.
You would develop such a complex. Like, man, now that I think about it, people who like whose job is either to find liars or to lie. Man,
What are they like off the clock?
What are their relationships like?
Yeah.
If you are an attorney or, I guess I could ask
if you're-
Quinn now that I think about it.
Hey, if you're a cool guy attorney, could you leave a comment? Tell us how you perceive other
Do you
people.
keep
Do you think
everyone
everybody's a
at
liar?
arm's length at all times? Because at any point, this could be used against you in a court of law.
手がかりを掴んでくれることを期待しているそうだよ。同じ年頃同士の方が話しやすいだろうってことさ。
Oh yeah. Now we're getting we're gonna 21 Jump Street this
We're
this thing.
sending you to this high school, not to take classes or nothing. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But you are gonna have to talk to the student body.
Yeah, we'll have to pretend to be a student, so gonna be real tough for us. We're just a middle schooler.
I'm just a normal high school student detective. Everything's cool.
How the fuck do you get
No,
to be doing detective work when you're 15, man? I saw a case closed and
You have to have your parents mysteriously disappear.
先生とあの
Like, right, that's what you need to have happen.
一度学校へ戻っ
Shit, I gotta let him know. Hey, we can't talk anymore. I have to be a detective.
I need you to disappear. So here's the girl from the crime scene earlier.
Is that her?
Yeah, you just said I asked the girl to come to the
Oh,
office.
okay.
今朝は取り乱しちゃってすみません。
Panic with a K when it's a fucking
呼び出してしまって申し
a
訳ない。
Yep.
what do they call it? I know how to use it, but I hate the stupid terms.
とてもいい
Participle.
自慢の部下なんですよ。
English. Consonant.
No.
事件について質
No.
問
Verb. Subject. Object.
Verb, object, intransitive.
Okay. Forget this
What?
conversation. English question for you that I put to Twitter
I
and
don't-
had more debate than I expected.
Okay, what? I'll settle it.
There is a handful of things, or there are a handful of things.
Is.
Okay. The handful is the subject.
There, because this is what it is. Because of things is what do they
an
call
ad-
it? No, it's a phrase. It's a fucking what do they call it? Conjunction thingy.
知ってることは何でも話します。
Okay.
You can remove it.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
There is a hand.
There's a handful.
Period is the sentence.
See,
There's a handful.
That was my thought, but then someone countered that with like, actually, things are the subject, and handful is the modifier. So it's actually there are things, or there are a handful of things. I think context helps. Because the sentence I was having trouble with was I wanted to say there's a handful of things I had to change in this video.
Yes. Yeah, and that
And so it's
that is
the
correct.
handful is what I was more talking about in my thought.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean to.
There's a handful I had to change. You can. It's the same sentence if you
Yeah.
if you delete of things. Does that make sense?
Yes.
私
But either way, I think English is just a swimmy language, and
it is.
there's arguments for both to be correct. But I just like
The thing about language is like, what
was
do you
your,
understand
was your
the thought that
concept
I'm
got
conveying?
across? Then it was correct.
Then it worked. Yes, exactly. Then it fucking worked, and it's not a big deal. So
But I'm
that's why I
talking the
hate
King's
English.
English, proper English, you know?
先生
Yeah.
すごくショックだったみたい。
It's like the more I don't know if other professionals feel this way, but it's like the more you look at how they conduct everything, the more you realize it's all bullshit. And it's just, I don't know.
No, yeah. Like, it's all just like, I have my clubhouse and these are the rules. But it's
Exactly.
for grown-ups. Like,
You gotta do the APA for this one. If you don't follow the little rules, then you're not gonna get submitted.
my
It's so dumb.
my brother for a while was really watching the show Sons of Anarchy, where it's all about their biker club, but they would
Yeah.
refer to it as the club, and in my mind, club is like a kid thing. Like you join a club when
Yes.
you are in school, or you have a club with your friends because you're kids and you can't get jobs or have real titles.
Yeah.
And so whenever they're like, bro, you can't do this, it's against the club. I'm just like, you sound ridiculous. Like,
Yes,
like,
no,
this all
that
sounds
sounds
stupid.
very ridiculous.
Now I'm just imagining like, yeah, we no girls allowed. It's our boys' big
Yes.
biker club.
That's exactly what it sounds
It's
like.
like everything. It's all the same. No one grew up.
Yeah,
It's just
no.
instead of playing tag, it's dealing drugs and crafting illegal bullets.
彼女の話を聞きな。
I've already listened to what she had to say.
Oh yeah, we didn't like. Yeah, so this is her friend, Ayumi. She knew her. They had a detective club. I assume she said that already?
I don't know if she's mentioned the detective club yet. I think I'm trying to
Okay,
figure
well-
out how I get her to do that. right, that's,
I think you just talk to her again about Yoko, I think.
well, the Yoko was getting
I don't know, you just gotta...
Oh, well.
There we go.
Maybe I hadn't asked for one of the prompts earlier.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I think this is where we get it. Wait, no?
Well, she starts talking about how she was sad, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, so they're in a detective club.
They're their own junior detectives.
We're the Junior Detective League.
Well, I am a detective's assistant here to work at the high school junior detectives club.
Conan, is that a real dead body? Conan, oh my god! He's fucking dead!
It's me.
We had this bit we wanted to do for so long. We never did anything with it.
We never did, and I still think it would be funny. Just
it would be so good.
Just foul-mouthed child detective with his little innocent kid friends. Just
because you know how much
this is a grisly-ass murder.
He's seen 1,000 episodes of just the scum of humanity. Conan has seen so much shit, but he's still a little baby. And just his friends like are always just golly gee.
Conan, this baby seems a little dangerous. That man just took her head off.
Oh, he's hung by his own intestines, Conan. Whoa!
Gosh, Conan, I think we're in over our head. This guy has eaten over 4 people.
Jesus Christ.
Do I need to ear it again? I've got it.
We do not need to ear it again. So much for translating.
Lol, 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 lol.
Talk about lazy game devs.
Unbelievable. I can't, they must have just thrown this into Google Translate and let it go.
So yeah, we have a little notepad too that it keeps for us, so we don't have to pay attention to anything.
Exactly.
We just look at the notepad.
Whenever we get lost, I can just be like, hey, who was our victim again? That's right, it was Miss Kojima.
What are we doing?
What's this about? And she,
yes, this is
September
Kojima's,
30th, between 9 and 10.
September 30th, 1989. I already looked it up.
Was killed somewhere else and tossed into a river.
Who was it?
Seems to have been investigating something on her own. Was behaving strangely about a week before the incident when she started listening to...
Girl, I'm gonna miss you.
Girl, I'm gonna miss you. Her favorite song from September of 1989.
This is the second week that it's at number 1.
Wow. It was almost like she was a different person after hearing that song. Who was it by again?
Milli Vanilli.
Wow, Milli Vanilli? Oh, speaking of, I actually have a recent Milli Vanilli song. Well, not recent, I guess, but they were in an episode of the Mario cartoon that I found, but in all future releases of that Mario cartoon...
I thought you were doing a bit. I thought this was a joke.
No.
You can't do this to me, Grant.
But Milli Vanilli was in this episode of Mario 3, but they had to take out all of the Milli Vanilli music, so it's just this really generic replacement track that everyone's jamming to at the concert. And then later, when they say, we got a new song to play for you, it's the exact same filler track. And everyone's like, I love this new Milli Vanilli song. So it was great.
Oh, that's good. That's fun. Grant, you've ascended. You had me. I thought that was a joke, but you were telling the truth. You had the tone. Is that how we sound to other people who don't know? Is that why they think we spread misinformation?
No.
Are we just so convincing?
Look, if I say something, great. Now I really don't have a way to just give you a foolproof know if I'm lying or not.
I know.
Look everything up that I say. Never take any fact I give you at face value. Please investigate all things. Trust no one.
You have all of human knowledge at your fucking fingertips.
Yeah. That's that is an old man peeve of mine, I think. Maybe. Where
never ask me a question that you could Google.
Exactly.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you in real life.
If I am just talking about something that information is readily available on, and you're like, wow, what is that? Like, who is this person? It's just like, you can Google them and get out more information than I will be able to tell you. It's right there. You got it.
What do you think about this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, this game looks cool. I don't know what it is. What do you think about it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is
personalized
blank.
question.
I think it, yes. Personalize it if you're gonna fucking ask it. I had a really bad habit of doing that when I was younger, though. So like, I get it. There's some, you know, they let anybody on the internet nowadays, so I get it.
Like, yeah, I don't know what the divide is, what kind of personality type it is or whatever, but if there's something I don't know, my instinct is not to ask the person who tweeted about it what it is. My instinct is to Google what they talked about and be like, all right, let's see what there is out there for this. And when people don't have that same instinct, I'm like, what's your problem? Come on, you dumb child. All of information is available right here. Just take it.
Exactly. Look at it. No, instead, what are you gonna do? You look at TikTok? You TikTok shitter? shit talk.
You're TikToking me off is what you're doing. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. We're back with more dinner time. Can you believe it? Sorry it took so long. I took a vacation, and then Kieran took a vacation, and then I kind of just like was not thinking of what we could record. So there was like a long time where we were kind of trying to figure out what we would do next. And then we came together and realized that we should be detectives because there was that new detective thing, and I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you for the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye!